Ladies and gentlemen, it is LA
Deguise.
Donuts and Frida's Pies.
Do it again.
Very own Frida Deguise.
Yes.
Yeah!
Hi. Yeah, you got it.
We
yes.
got it.
Hi.
Wait, I'm actually pumped up for this. I was stalking you a little bit to get you on this podcast.
I told you. You're
But I have to
smart
be a
ass.
bit of a stubborn cunt before we started.
Yeah.
But you finally got back to me. It took you a couple of weeks, but you just kind of pulled the shot and you were
Yeah.
like, Mo, I'm keen to get on this podcast.
Yeah, so I flag the messages.
Oh.
So then I go back to them. And then, because I get hundreds of messages a day, and then just everyone just gets pushed down to the bottom. It's like, I have to find them again.
Well, I mean, I feel honoured that you finally got back to me then.
Yes.
So you flagged me. You must have put me as important. But
Yes.
welcome to the Turning Point podcast.
Thank you.
Like, I'm actually pumped up about this because I was doing a bit of research about you and I was like, there are like multiple turning points here because you were a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
You were in hospo from like your early 20s in Melbourne.
Yes.
And then you quit
16.
that. Yeah.
16.
And then you left the industry, stand-up comedian, a lot of backlash,
Yes.
being, the first Muslim stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
You've paved the way now for the rest of them.
Yep.
And now you got a couple of shops in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
So
Beverly Hills.
if you don't mind, like, introduce yourself.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Frida Deguise. I'm just doing whatever I can. I don't know. I don't know. Like, where do I start? I started cooking at 16.
Yeah.
And started working at Florentino's in Melbourne.
Crazy.
Which is now owned by Gabrielle Grossi, a prestigious chef. And started working there for free. I just wanted to work there. Just go past every day on the tram. So one day I'm going to work there. So I went and said, I'll do anything. I'll work for free. So I ended up working for free for 2 years.
Love that.
And then I got my apprenticeship. And, never left cooking until, I think, 10 years. I think till I took off and went to America. But, yeah.
I want to touch on that in a second. So you were down in Melbourne working there, hospo for 10 years?
Yeah, but I lived there. Like, I grew up there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you're originally
I'm
from
a Melbourne
Melbourne.
girl, yeah.
What the hell? What brought you here?
I got married.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, cool. Well, so then, why did you get out of the hospo game, completely? Because you were out of the game for what, 20 years?
Yeah. I was tired.
Burnt out.
Completely burnt out. I remember the last 2 years of my of cooking. I worked 7 days a week, probably 15 hours a day, because the guy that I worked for, he was going broke. And I said to him, look, I'm going overseas. He said, look, just help me build this business up so I can sell it. I ended up getting it in the top 100 best restaurant in Melbourne before I left.
How?
So I just worked my ass off and made mad menus. Like, I was just a good chef. And he ended up selling it for a good penny, but he paid me good money. That's what I did. He paid me good. And I remember one morning my hips swelled up so bad that I couldn't even walk, got out of bed. It took me a week. So it was like I worked my ass off, but yeah, it was mad.
That's crazy. And then, because I do have a note here that's saying that you just jumped ship, you left the whole industry for about 20 years.
Yeah.
So why?
It was like, man, to all the chefs that did their apprenticeship in the 90s in Melbourne, if you know, you know. Like, it was a crazy world. Like, I think we paved the way for all those master chefs.
Yeah.
It was a different world, right? You went by you're working in the restaurant in the day and you're living another life at night. Like, it's crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, body piercings. I had different coloured hair. I was crazy. So I wanted to leave that world. I just wanted out, wanted to change.
Yeah, right.
I tried to put on the hijab quite a few times in that time. And my resume was amazing.
Yep.
The chefs I worked with, the restaurants I worked with. But when I put the scarf on, I tried twice. I couldn't get a job.
Really?
So I took it off and I left. I left Australia.
Do you mind just sitting on that for a second? Because I think that's quite interesting. What year was that? What would that be?
95, 95, I left high school. I'm old, yes. Don't start counting, right? It was probably around 2003.
Crazy. Yeah, wow. And the timing of that. What else was happening around 03, 04?
When did 9/11 happen?
Yeah. 01.
Oh, hold on, then it wasn't 03. So when did I leave school? I think 03, I was in America.
Right.
Yeah.
With the scarf on?
With the scarf on, I put it on there.
So let's talk about America then,
before
because
that-
this is interesting. Because I know that you jumped to LA, high risk, like you had a lot of debt.
Michigan.
Michigan.
I went to
Right.
Michigan.
Tell me a little bit more.
So I went to Florida first,
Right.
and I hated it.
Why?
No one understood me.
What do you mean? Because you're an
Well,
Aussie.
Yeah, and the language was, you got to speak Spanish in Florida.
Yeah, I've been to Miami.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
just,
cool.
Yeah, it's just like I speak Spanish. I just hated it. It was with my uncle, took off, left. My auntie was in Michigan, and I went to Michigan, and I went there and loved it.
What did you love about it? Because like I'm just curious to know why the hell you would leave Melbourne to go to Michigan. What was there for you?
Well, in Michigan, there were all the refugees from the south of Lebanon.
Ah, there we go.
So it was the largest amount of Arabs outside of Lebanon or something, like besides Brazil.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is the best, Lebanese everywhere. I didn't speak English for 2 years. I could barely speak Arabic, so my Arabic became amazing.
Yep.
And it was the best.
Yeah, mad.
And I just loved it. One thing about America that Australia doesn't have, and that's, you can do it. That's okay. You want to be an actor, you want to be something, I know someone. Come, I want to introduce you to this person. I want you to meet this person. I did plays. I worked on the radio.
Right.
Oh, mate, they had like 10 Lebanese, Arabic TV stations.
Yeah.
So everything was possible in America. There was no no's.
Yeah, so, and this is interesting because we're talking off camera and I want to definitely bring it back up, but stand-up comedy, like you were trying to crack it for 10 years.
Yeah.
Was that a big reason why you went over there though?
No, I wasn't a comedian then.
Okay.
I became a comedian when I got back.
Right, so you got all the funny stuff from over there and brought it back here.
Because 9/11 happened.
Oh, shit.
So 9/11 happened and we had to leave.
Yep.
Within 6 months of 9/11, we had to leave. So we took off and left. And
Do you mind me asking, what do you mean by you had to leave? What?
you could no longer live in America free. The world changed overnight within 24 hours.
As a Muslim?
As a Muslim.
Right.
Yeah. Like, was not the same place as the day before.
Yep.
Everyone just locked themselves in their house.
Yep.
And everything, it was like ghost town. It was eerie.
It'd be fucking scary.
Yeah. So we left within 6 months. Me and my mum. My mum was there. My mum came. And we left within 6 months and came back to Australia.
That's crazy. So you're in your mid-20s and there's so many turning points just there. Like you've quit a complete career. You've gone over there. You've now got all this potential opportunity getting into plays and etc. But then you've got another turning point, which is obviously out of your control, and you come back to Australia.
Yep.
That then, obviously you're out of the industry. Like what did you do when you got back?
Well, the funny thing was Australia was not the same Australia that I left. It was so different. Well, first thing, your friends have moved on and got married, had kids or whatever.
That's very true.
And you've come back and you've just experienced this whole experience of 9/11 and all this is totally different, right? Then you get back to Australia and you're like, I want to be home, like I'm safe. And you're not safe. So the only thing, I didn't feel safe. So I had to, I wore the hijab. I've come back to Australia. Fancy, imagine seeing your friends with a hijab. They never saw you like that before.
Yeah.
Friends don't want to know you anymore, right? And so the only thing to do is to stick to your own community. So I just stuck into my own community and I decided to do Islamic clothing and I went to school and became a fashion designer. And I wanted to make Islamic clothing and I opened my first store called Frida Boutique and I did Islamic clothing and it was safe.
That is crazy. So Frida, there is so many turning points here that are going through my head because now you got Frida Pies, but we'll talk about that at the end. So you've come back, you've gone into clothing, you went back to Melbourne.
Yes.
So how do you go from being a chef to clothing?
My mum's a dressmaker.
Right, there we go.
So, she was a dressmaker, but she didn't know how to make patterns.
Right.
So I went to school to learn how to make patterns. So I made all the patterns and she cut them and then I helped her sew them.
That is unreal.
Yeah. And then I learned to do these types of clothing when I was in America because Islamic clothes was so available. When I came back to Australia, it wasn't available.
No.
So
it's only fashionable like the last 5 to 10 years, I reckon.
So we started to do it and we actually had clients, but it wasn't feasible. It was epic fail.
Yeah.
Who cares?
That's all right. I mean, like, hell, it's probably taught you a lot of lessons now for your new biz.
Oh, yeah, heaps.
But so then you've obviously gone from Melbourne to Sydney at some point. What was that turning point?
I got married.
Right, that
and
thing.
And then I went to Sydney.
Mm-hmm. And that's where you've become a mum of 4.
Yeah, I became a mum of 4.
Crazy. So now Frida's a mum of 4. Like, tell us a little bit more about that. Like, I mean, when you were becoming a mother, like, did you go back into the kind of hospital industry?
I stayed in fashion.
Yeah.
And I actually hated it. It was probably the worst years of my life. Depressed. I'm very creative. I love being creative.
Yeah.
So when I lost the creativity and had to become a business person, manage staff, I lost the love.
Yep.
Didn't like it anymore. I was a mess. I actually think about that person that I was is not the same person today. And I had quite a few of these stores. I had a lot of stores. I ended up getting rid of it, sold it, and and then went into food.
Yeah. So that decision then for you, obviously, like going from selling all those down to then moving to Sydney, like what was your mindset like there? Because obviously that's a bit of a scary feeling. You feel like you've got things set up now. You should be chilling out. You're almost 30. What are you thinking about?
Survival.
Right.
Just survival. I just had to think of something to keep paying these bills.
Yeah.
Right? My ex-husband didn't work. So he didn't do anything. So I had to work. I had to keep going. And I didn't want my kids to grow up hard like me. Stupid. Don't ever do that. Make them grow up hard.
Why is that?
Yeah, why didn't I want them to be like that?
No, why would you prefer them to grow up hard instead of
so they appreciate it?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's all bullshit, right? Just they got to be hungry. So I wanted my kids to be comfortable, right? So I wanted to keep working and I wanted to be comfortable. Fuck, I was sick and tired of working. I was working since 13. I started at KFC.
Yeah, man.
So I was over it. So I go, you know what? The only thing I know the best is food. So I went back to food.
So that was your decision. So did you do that back in Melbourne or did you do that when you moved to Sydney? So Sydney.
So after I sold the business, left clothing, probably 2 years later, I had a dream of food and I had a dream of the donuts.
Yeah, well, that's what the note that I've got here. So 2016.
Yeah.
You've gone to some kind of...
It was I went to the Fine Food Expo.
And your mum was taking some donuts?
Yeah, so my mum was taking all the samples because with Ramadan we're fasting, and she's taking all the samples, putting them in her bag.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Do you want some donuts?" Because you're embarrassing me. She takes the donuts, and the guy at that donut stand, he was like, and I'm trying to get a photo of the bag that he's using for donuts. Well, actually, not at that stage. No, I didn't do it at that stage. I went back again, but hold on, let's cut that.
Yeah, it's all right.
Cut that. Anyway, so I went, we got the donuts and then I went home and then my mum cut it up to eat it and then I sat on the couch, my kids ate a bit and my daughter comes up to me, she goes, "Mum, that's the best donut I've ever had." And I said, "Me too." And then that night I had a dream of making the znood donut.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I said to my husband at the time, "What do you think if I make the znood nut?" He goes, "What's that?" I go, "A donut, but znood." He goes, "I'll be mad." So I called one of my staff members. I go, "Can you work today?" And then that day I didn't stop making donuts. Just tried and tried and tried and tried. Fuck, I just couldn't get it.
Yeah? Have you tried now?
Yeah.
Have you tried making it now?
What do you mean? I make it every day.
Oh, really?
Donuts?
No, there's no donut.
No. I used to make that all the time.
Oh, okay.
So it was the first donut that I made.
Oh, mad.
Yeah, so no, I was trying to make the dough. Yeah, I was trying to make the dough. I failed. My bins were full of just donuts.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then I got invited to go to America And I went for 3 days of training.
Wow. So hold up here, because this is where I wanted to ask you, like, why not like Beverly Hill Donuts? Like, why LA Donuts?
Okay, so what happened, it was going to be called Donutty. You can actually look up the Facebook page. It actually exists.
It still exists.
Donutty.
Let's go bring it back.
It was called Donutty. And then I did a stand-up gig, and one of the comedians is in marketing. And I said, should I call it Donutty or LA Donuts? Like, because people keep asking me what type of donuts. And I keep saying like LA.
What does that mean, though? What do you mean by like LA?
LA Donuts are big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a New York slice of cake?
They're different,
pizza, sorry?
Yeah, it's different.
So it's a staple. Because I'm going to LA this year in October.
Oh, love LA.
So I'm going to compare your donuts with them.
Oh, we win.
Yeah, I love that attitude.
Yeah. So, and then I kept saying like LA. And then my friend goes, call it LA Donuts. I go, no, but Donutty's so good. He goes, call it LA Donuts. And so I stood on the corner of King's Cross and like near the Coke sign.
Yeah.
And I stood there for like 3 hours one night asking every single person that walked past.
Seriously?
I'm going to open a donut shop. Should it be called Donutty or LA Donuts?
That is mad.
I just think those people must think, I remember her.
Yeah. And that's, you know what? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, is it?
Yeah, no,
nothing. I love that. I love that.
So the next day I registered LA Donuts, New York Donuts, every name
all
under
the cities. Would you ever consider it?
Nah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Nah.
But, okay, so we've got the donut shop. Now, how long have you had that for?
9 years.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Are we doing a 10-year party soon?
I've never done an opening. I've never done a party. I've never done anything. I just don't have time.
I know. And you know what? Like I said to you off camera, like I loved your second last post. And I mean, it's probably going to be like your 10th last by the time this comes out. But it's where you you didn't crack the shits, but you were like, if I want to open up at 7, I can open up at 7. If I want to open up at 6, I can open up at 6. If I want to close in an hour, I'll close in an hour.
Yeah.
And it's a testament to obviously how much you've obviously been working over the last 40 years potentially.
40, 50.
Yeah, fuck. Well, I was thinking about my math just then too. But
I'm not that old. But go.
Have you ever stopped to smell the roses?
What, like to enjoy my life?
No, just to be like, wow, this is LA Donuts and we're about to hit our 10th year.
Nah, I don't look at it like that.
Okay.
No, I don't sit there like, I'm not one of those people that will go, oh, look, I've worked so hard, I need a holiday. This business. No, I'm a worker like everybody else.
Yep.
If I'm in there, I work like I'll mop the floors, I'll clean the toilet, I'll do it all. I got a shift. I'll do my full 8 hours and I'll do a proper shift. I don't want to smell the roses. I don't want to smell the roses. I'm not there where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be. You're an
operator.
Yeah. Like I've got a dream, right? And that's what people never understand my dream.
What is it?
Well, I want to make the best donuts. I don't want a lot of donut shops.
What does the best donut look like to you?
I don't know. I'm still trying to work it out. I'm still trying to work out why they give me an 8, why they give me a 9. What do you mean? What is it?
Yeah.
Look, I think, okay, if I'm gonna make 20 donuts, 100 donuts, I can make the most amazing donut you'll ever have in your life. But when you're making the amount at the scale that I'm making it, I reckon I'm doing bloody okay.
Yeah.
Right? Because Krispy Kremes, they're pumping out donuts. They're using machine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
100%.
To get to that level, you have to go into full-on industrial machinery, which is I refuse to.
But this is my question though. Is like you've been crushing it, and when I say crushing, I mean like putting those laborious times in. I'd love to come to your 10th year anniversary.
Nah, I don't have time.
Fucking do it.
Nah.
All right. Well, when I start coaching, I'll do it.
I'm not one of those lebos that has a party every Friday.
No. We don't need the fucking drummers and the AMGs at the front. But I mean, like,
they come anyway. They just come and get donuts.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even have to pay
we don't
for
need
them.
that. But I mean, like, it'd be pretty cool to. All right. How about we'll do when your 10th party comes around? We'll just do it, you and I, and we'll cut a donut together, and it's because we've celebrated your health journey over the last year.
Yeah, my health journey.
Your health journey.
I love that. That's very important.
So let's talk a little bit about controversy, because obviously we haven't spoken much about your stand-up comedy.
Yep.
But I think that's obviously where you've gotten a little bit of your humour from as well.
Yeah.
And your Abeness from.
Yeah.
If you're Lebo, you know what I mean.
I know.
But let's talk about that, because like controversy is part of the game when you're trying to create an image and get out there on the social media world. You're going to cop hate.
Yep.
But you're going to cop love.
Yes.
And you're going to have both sides of the pie. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But for you, with the controversy, a lot of it came from our people.
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
Oh, I couldn't understand it. Yeah, I couldn't. I'm like, why do they hate me so much?
Yeah.
I couldn't get it. Like, because, I'm a comedian. I became a comedian because of all the backlash of 9/11. And I wanted to show people that, hey, that I'm Muslim, we're still human.
Yeah.
And that's what made me go out and become a stand-up comedian, because I was, I don't know, do you call it dehumanized? I don't know. We had no feelings. We were supposed to be nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we weren't allowed to be who we were. Like, I grew up in Australia. I grew up, like, with Aussies. I had the best life. What happened? Do you know what I mean? I'm as Aussie as anybody.
Yeah.
You know? So my voice was stand-up comedy, and I used to joke about them when I went on stage. Fuck, I had a license to say whatever I wanted.
Yeah, because you are the person, right?
Yeah. Right? So I made sure that this was my freedom. And then once it started to go out on socials, the stuff that I was saying, they're like, how's she saying that? She wears a hijab.
Yeah, right.
Right? She's not allowed to say that. I don't think in Melbourne care. I think Sydney people care more.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and it was like, you're not allowed to do that. I'm like, I'm not allowed. Who are you to tell me I'm not allowed?
Yeah.
Who are you? Are you going to die with me? I'm not allowed. You know, if you don't like me, turn it off.
That's it.
Right? So, yeah, and I just couldn't understand it, because you sit with a bunch of lebos.
Yep.
Mate, every word we say is fuck.
100%.
It's part of our language, we swear.
Yeah.
Right? So, and you got chicks talking about everything, and you got guys talking about everything, but all of a sudden I talk on socials, I'm the bad one?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's part of the culture.
It is. And, this is the funny thing. I think it's also just maybe an opportunity for them to have a voice as well.
I think someone came in once to the shop and said, you know what? He goes, you're the funniest. He goes, you know what's wrong with your people? I go, what? He goes, they don't understand sarcasm. I went, you're bloody right. That's what it is, sarcasm. But tables have turned now. Like, everything's changed now. You got so many lebos now on socials that are just saying everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're so flamboyant. They're so, like, they're making jokes. They don't care. No filter. I love it.
Yeah, it's funny how the spectrum's kind of gone from, like, not being so politically correct to then being politically correct, and now it's starting to go, we can have a joke again. Yeah,
I think it was before. It's like, if you act like that, no one's going to marry your daughter.
Well, I don't know, man. Maybe people, is your daughter married now?
No.
But okay, shit.
Don't worry, that actually happened.
Oh.
That actually, we weren't good enough. So,
really?
Yeah. We weren't good enough. And they actually brought up my swearing in stand-up comedy.
Hey, I just think it's just not the right fit.
It's not the right fit.
You're not going to change yourself.
No.
How old are you now, Frida? Sorry to say this on camera.
Okay. I'm going to be 50 next year.
Really?
Yes. Are you saying really to make me feel good? Or
no,
what?
like that's... Anyways, we can talk off camera. I get excited with 50s.
Yeah, like I'm actually happy. Like I'm all right. I got no wrinkles. I'm all right.
Yeah, just the hip.
Just the hip issue, but I'm going to fix that.
We're fixing that.
I'm going to be fit at 50.
Fit at 50. 50 and fit.
Yeah.
Frida's 50.
Not fat and 50. Fit.
Frida's 50th birthday, and I'm visualizing it. So, stand-up comedy, do you do it anymore?
I actually quit a couple of months ago, and the last gig I did, I absolutely smashed it. So I quit because I just wanted to give the business 200%. And that's it. I'm so pumped about this business. Like, just want to take it to another level.
Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yep.
But before we do, how are you managing LA Donuts? And now, obviously, we'll talk about it in a sec, but the infancy of Frida's Pies as a single mum with 4 kids. Like, aren't you just burnt out?
No, some days I am. I mean, I think it's normal. But I just love cooking, and the fact that people come in and have recognised that I am a chef and not a YouTube chef.
You actually know how to do the thing.
I actually, yeah. People just think, oh, she a housewife learned how to do it on YouTube. No, asshole.
Yeah.
So I think, they come in, they go, that was unreal. Keeps it going. You just want to get better. You want to do better. And
do you find good through service? Like when you give people a good pie or a good donut and they give you those feedback points, does that make you feel good because you've done good for them?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, mad.
I always wanted to be recognised as a chef. Like I wanted people to recognise me as a professional chef, that I was trained. I worked in fine dining. I worked in the best cafe in Melbourne. I cooked for a lot of famous people, and like cooked for the Prime Minister, things like that. Like I wanted to be recognised.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to make lunch for Bert Newton.
That's mad.
Yeah. So like these things, I want to be recognised. Like don't put me in that category.
Yeah.
Like. And I know sometimes food shit. Like I had a head chef. They'll throw something at you if it was bad.
Yeah.
I'll just get better. Like I don't care what you say. I'm just going to keep getting better.
Good.
And so all the hate is what made me better. That's what fueled me. I'll tell you the story. Like what I was going to tell you out there. Where my turning point was.
Yeah, I want to know.
Was I was copying that much hate online. And I went, fuck yes. I thought you hate me. I'm going to make sure that every time you turn on the internet, you go on social media, you're going to see my face, no matter where you go. I'm going to pump out those videos. You're going to get sick of me. You're going to hate your phone. I'm going to make sure you hate your phone, right? And that's what I made sure of, and I just kept pumping videos out. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nothing.
Where'd that relentless mindset come from?
Well, it was like they hated me, and no matter what I did, even if I did good, I could feed 5,000 Palestinians, they'll still hate me. So what's the point? See?
But you're doing it for them, or you're just doing it because you want to prove to yourself that you are great?
No, I wanted to prove. I didn't want to prove to anybody.
Yeah.
I wanted, my whole idea of these businesses was to give my kids a business in case I died. Right? If I died, these children will have a future. Because I know what the world's bringing, what's coming. Mm-hmm. I'm a conspiracy theorist, mate. I got a tinfoil hijab. Like, I'm down the rabbit hole hard.
Fucking
like,
hell.
I wanted to make sure that my kids were set up if something happened to me.
Yeah.
That was it. Nothing. You hated me. You can't stop the drive that I had.
Yeah.
So that was all, and that's why I became successful, because it wasn't for them, it wasn't for fame, it was purely for those children that I had.
Is that your why? Is that your why?
Yeah, that's my why.
That's your purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's all I think about every day. I drive in my car, everything. It's all I think about. I've got to make sure my son knows, all of them know how to make donuts, all of them know how to make ice cream, all of them know how to make pies, everything.
Because you asked me a question out there and you said, how do we differ from other gyms, and how do we actually get a burnt out parent to become healthier and create that generational impact? And it's that. I turned that why and that passion that you just showed there and show you how you can put that into your health.
Yeah.
Because if you've got that same amount of why with your businesses, why can't you do that with your body and your health?
Yeah, you can.
You just got to learn how to channel it to that area. We won't talk about me, we'll talk about you though. But tell me a little bit more now about Frida Pies. Where the hell, why the hell, how the hell did you come up with this thing?
No, I started pies over 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was making sausage rolls in LA Donuts forever. And I started pies and I'd throw them out, they were shit. Throw them out, they were shit. Keep trying, they were shit. I actually had a friend, he turned around and had one of my pies and he said, that has to be the worst pie I've ever tasted in my life. But now he drives past and goes, I've had one of them, they were terrible.
Yeah.
So, and we actually got formal training, and the pie judges came out.
Yeah, right.
Gave
That's
us, taught us. And then I just said to my son, this is not the pie I want to eat, this is shit. And then I broke every rule that everyone said, don't do it. I fucking broke every rule and I made that pie. And we were selling pies. We were selling nothing. My son would work 5-6 hours. He actually hated the job.
Yeah.
Because there was no customers.
Yeah.
But I made sure that he had a business. That's what I wanted.
For your son?
He had to have a business.
It's mad.
Right? And I said, look, you got staff, a little bit. You can learn, you step by step how to manage staff, how to run a business. It was the whole thing. Then this guy came from New Zealand, Cosmos, and we went there and he had a pie and he had the cheese pull and he said it was the best pie he ever had. And
I've seen that video, yeah.
And that's what took us to another level.
Yeah, that's cool. And you brought one with me, so I'm gonna taste it off camera. And now you're seeing your passion come to fruition. You've got next door is your sons, and then next door to that is LA Donuts.
Yeah.
You said there's like more in the pipeline, ideally for you, and you're not done yet.
Nah.
You said you were gonna drop something on this podcast.
Oh, yeah, but it's not a food thing.
That's all right. I want to know more about it.
So what I've decided is I had a guy walk in this morning and he was I was having an argument with my mum.
Yeah.
And he's laughing.
Is that why you were late?
No. I was cooking baklava. I'm trying to make the best baklava.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, so I was having an argument with my mum. It was a stupid argument. And because she asked me a dumb question, I responded really sarcastic. And the customer just stood there. He pissed himself laughing. He was Lebanese. And I go, you Lebanese? He goes, yeah. I go, Mum, he's laughing. He goes, no, I'm not. Oh. And I go, this is a real family business. I go, do you have family business? He said, yeah, I do. He goes, me and my brother fight all the time.
Yep.
Anyway, I thought to myself, you know what? I want to find every family business in Sydney and go interview them. Right? I want to know everything I want to go see how family businesses run. I want to see them in action because I think the more the more exposure I can give to family businesses, people will start to use more family businesses and keep us alive. And if I made like a directory or an app where they can find family businesses and they are the preferred business, well, that will keep businesses going because it's so hard for us to survive.
Yep.
So I thought if I give them exposure and go, they can see, people can enjoy the family,
100%.
an authentic business. I thought that's what I want to do. So that's going to be my, what do you call it?
Well, you should do a series on that then.
Yeah, series. Like that's my content.
Yeah.
So that's my new content.
That could be easier.
Going out and meeting all these family businesses and
Frida's
seeing how
family
they do
business
it.
series.
Yeah, go out. Yeah, that's
I refuse to have my wife in the business.
Yeah.
I'm being adamant. Like I just don't want to bring home work. It's already in my head as it is, right?
It's hard.
And that's just me. And I've got my why, and my why is to, like, again, not have to involve her in what's going through my head, but let her flourish in whatever she wants to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
But my daughter, when she gets older, she
has to.
No, man. I mean, look, I'm very similar to you, right? Like, I want to give my kids as much as I can. But now hearing you, maybe I don't, because I've got to let them hungry.
What you got to do, I think, because school doesn't teach them life experience, right?
Yeah, school's
So
terrible.
I think you need to teach your kids the life experience.
100%.
And that's the way your kids are going to survive.
I think life experience, though, as just like a word, is very vague, in my honest opinion. I think everyone experiences life differently.
Yeah, of course.
So their upbringing, regardless
what you've learned.
Yeah, what you've learned.
You got to teach them what you've learned.
I think what I'm learning off you is, and I hope someone else has caught this as well, is like, be okay with experimenting and be okay with making those losses, because those losses in maybe the next 1, 2, 5 years will become your wins.
Oh, I love losing.
Because you're experimenting. Yeah. Obviously, like, again, for us, different industry to you, but with your industry, it seems like, if you've got a full bin of dough, but they're all shit, that's not going to the bin.
Lesson.
They're all lessons.
Yeah, it's all
because
lessons.
Eventually you're going to create the pie that's got the mad cheese pool, and all of a sudden it's going to kick off.
Yeah, I love losing. If someone tells me you can't.
Yeah.
Like my mum told me yesterday, she goes, why you want to waste your time making baklava? You're wasting your time. You don't know how to do it. I went, fuck yeah, I'm making the baklava. Don't tell me no. Tell me no, but I'm going to work day and night till I get it right.
Yeah, that's
interesting.
interesting.
That's how I am. Everything. I'll go get a book. I'll study it. I'll do everything. I'll go home. My kids know the house is a library.
Yeah.
I got books from the 1600s, 1700s.
That's mad.
Yeah, I even have people out there collecting books for me and bringing them to me.
Yeah.
I've travelled to Melbourne, buy books, like, I'm full on. Like, I want to learn that. I'm going to, everything.
Yeah, I love that.
You're
a relentless learner, and I think it's always about that white belt mentality. You don't know everything, keep learning.
Yeah, keep learning.
Yeah, this has been sick. Now, I always ask the guests, if there was someone else watching this right now, Frida,
Yep.
And they're very close to their turning point. Obviously, you've had many in your life, but they're very close to their turning point, but they're about to quit as well. What would you say to that person?
Don't give up, because that point where you're going to quit, it's not long after that you make it, right? You need to, I said to my mum this morning, when you are at your lowest, that's the best time, because you're so hungry that the best ideas come at that moment.
Yeah.
Right? Because you just want it so bad, right? And that's when the ideas come. They don't come when you're up there and you're high and mighty, because you're chilled up there. It's when you're hungry, it all comes. So that's the moment. You want to hit rock bottom.
Crazy, because like there's two different devils at those levels, right? Like the devil up here is complacency, chilling out, not pushing the boundaries. But when you're in the bottom of the barrel, you've got to get resourceful, because you might not have enough money to think.
That's right.
So you got to think outside the box and get things going.
It will come because you're so hungry. You're just dying. You just want something.
Yeah.
If you don't get there, if you got too much pride and you don't hit the bottom, you're never going to get there.
Yeah.
You got to hit the bottom.
I fucking love that. I love that. I mean, I'm going to ask you, where do people find you? But people already know where to find you. But where do people find you?
Just go to my socials. You'll hear me. If you don't see me, you'll hear me somewhere.
What are your socials?
Frida Deguise.
Yeah.
On all of them, or LA Donuts, L.A. Donuts.
Yep. Frida Pies.
Frida's Pies.
TikTok?
Yeah, I'm all over TikTok.
Fuck, I don't use TikTok.
Yeah.
Don't use it.
Yeah, I don't like it, but it's actually fun.
People are pushing me to use it, but
the weirdest people on TikTok.
yeah, that's my problem.
Angry
I don't want
people.
to. Yeah, fuck, I don't want to.
I love Instagram. I'm Instagram.
Yeah,
girl.
IG. So IG,
Yep.
Frida Deguise.
Frida Deguise or LA Donuts or Frida's Pies.
Love that.
You'll find me somewhere.
100%.
Yeah.
Frontline. You're a legend. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate
you.
you. Honestly, really do. I hope someone got something out of that, because I fucking did.
Thank you.
Legend.